All right. Now we're at the end of this holistic healthcare workshop of sorts, and it has been an amazing day. And at the very end of it comes my piece, although I've interjected throughout the day, and it is about the spiritual aspect that is in all of us because the view of holistic health actually involves, some people say mind body spirit. I actually think it's four pronged. So we have emotional, we have mind, we have body, and we have spirit. Before I completely get started, I want you all to sit back, take some deep breaths, and center yourself into this moment because it's been a really active day and we got to come back into our zone. Feel that? That's what peace feels like. That's what peace feels like. That's what it feels like every time we meditate, every time when you get done working out and you have that, it feels like something is just falling off of you. That's what peace feels like. That's what mindfulness feels like. We've done a lot of activities throughout the day, and we're just getting centered back into ourselves. We've expanded our reach to everybody who's here, and we've also expanded our reach to everybody who knows anybody who is here today. So let's think about that big collective oneness. It's huge. It's huge. There's been lots of talk, lots of plans, lots of everything going on here today. One thing, when you all came in, you were asked to write down a fear and a dream. And when Dr. Gokula did his presentation, he asked you to write down a fear and a dream related to lifestyle. So some of you have already given them to me. Some of you have not. This is an integrative activity. So I have this right here. And this right here, notice there's no life in it, right? Right? We give life to things that we don't need to give life to. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and pass this around. And if you have not given your fear to this, I want you to put your fear in this bucket right here. Then we have this one. Look at how pretty that hosta is. It's so full of life. And it's green, and it's in a green container. And anybody who knows me knows that I'm all about the energy, and green is abundance. It's not by accident that dollar bills and $100 bills are green. So your dream, I want you to put it in here. Now let that circulate. Now, back to the theme of mindfulness. For my mindfulness, when I think about mindfulness, I think about Reiki. And for anyone who does not know what Reiki is an ancient, non-invasive, hands-on or off healing technique that people have been using for centuries. I'm not going to tell you about Reiki per se, but I am going to tell you about being mindful. We talked about meditation. Meditation is one way to be mindful. We talked about eating. There's a way to be mindful when you're eating. Turn off the television. Be there. Be with the food. Be one with it. There's a way to be mindful when you are walking. Pay attention to what's around you. Have you ever gotten in your car, you're headed to work, your plan is that you're going to get to work, and you go on autopilot? What did you miss when you went on autopilot? We run through life. We live in a world where everything is so fast paced. Gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this, gotta do that. I need this degree, this degree, this degree, this degree, and I need it in record time. I don't care if it's supposed to take 6 months. I need to do it in 3 days. We talked about lifestyle changes and how important it is to take your time. Make baby steps and don't condemn yourself when It takes longer than you expected it to. You know what? As a matter of fact, remove the expectation of time, because in a quantum universe, time does not exist. So instead, expect there to be a change. It really is that easy. It's that easy and it's that hard at the same time. It's easy to expect that there's going to be a change and that change may be bad. It's more difficult for us to accept that there's going to be a change and that change will simply be a change, or that change will be good. It's much more difficult, but that's what we need to do. So back to the principles of Reiki and how they tie into mindfulness. Reiki is based on the premise that whatever we are doing, we only need to be concerned about it just for today. Imagine that. What? I only have to wake up and do things just for today? Yeah, just for today. So the 5 principles are: just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Just for today, I will be kind to every living thing. And just for today, I will give thanks for my many blessings. Now, no matter who you heard speak today, you heard themes of that in it. Not because everybody's practicing Reiki. That's just a skeleton that I can use to bring these things forward. And we all have these skeletons that we use to bring whatever it is forward. But those are the things that you will hear in self-care. My mantra is that harmony is created through self-care. And we can't technically provide care to others if we don't care for self first. I'm sure that just about everybody in this room has gotten on an airplane before. And you stand there and you're getting the instructions about what you need to do, this, and all those things. And then they talk about the oxygen mask. When the oxygen mask comes down, and be sure that you put it on yourself so that you can steer it to yourself before you try to help someone else. That's self-care. We can run around all day long doing things for other people, but not giving ourselves any oxygen. That's a strong statement. No oxygen.
I heard this wonderful saying,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd like to share that. Before you soar high, you have to learn to fly.
Yes.
You know what fly means?
What is it?
F-L-Y.
Mm-hmm.
First, love yourself.
Yes, first love yourself. So what he said was, before you are so high, you have to learn how to. Before you want to soar high, you have to learn how to fly, and that's F-L-Y. First love yourself. First love yourself.
Wow.
So
That's cool.
it is. That is very. Oh, we have so many wonderful sayings that we have gone through today. Bits and pieces of it you'll get. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. And I'm sure we'll be doing it again. So for principle 1, remember, that's just for today. I will not worry. Guess what? Worry is wasted energy. I don't know about you, but I really don't have energy to waste. Aren't we always talking about we're tired? Then why are we wasting energy on worries? Worrying does not change anything. At any one time, has your worry in and of itself changed an outcome? Never. It never changes anything. So we're just wasting our time. Principle number 2, just for today, I will not be angry. Anger creates energy blockages. Energy blockages create illness. Did you know you was making yourself sick? We make ourselves sick all the time.
You say, oh, you make me sick.
No, you make yourself sick. Yes. Anger is our most complex enemy. Interesting, because that means, and I'm sure you've heard it, you are your own worst enemy. You are your own worst enemy, your own best friend. You are your own everything. The center of the universe is in you, and you are the center of the universe. Now, people get looked down on for saying, I'm the center of the universe. Oh, that's arrogance, or that's this. We talked about earlier today, correct posture, walking like this, because this is correct posture with your shoulders back and your head erect. However, when people do that, they get told that they're uppity. You're your own worst enemy. Be careful what you put in your head. And then when they're told they're uppity, I'm not uppity. So all of a sudden now you're angry. You wasted energy and you're worried about what people think about you. Look at that. 2 principles and look at how deep it goes. Number 3, just for today, I will do my work honestly. Honesty brings abundance. But it's where does the honesty bring abundance to? Of course, honesty can bring abundance to your pockets, but honesty brings abundance to the soul. Imagine that. To the soul. It makes your soul happy. And when our souls are happy, we get more of what makes our soul happy. Change the energy. Principle number 4. Just for today, I will be kind to every living thing. We are all connected by cords, invisible cords, but we're all connected by cords. What I do affects other people. Today, the synergy in this room today has now impacted a multitude of people. This video is impacting a multitude of people. Guess what being kind does? Being kind brings love. There's only one emotion in the universe, and that is love. The rest of it is manufactured. It's in our heads. It's how we deal with what happens on a physical realm. So if we go deep enough, and that's some of what I do when I do my medical intuitive assessments with people, there may be a problem. There may not be a problem. There may be a problem on the horizon. Why do you always get headaches when you go to a certain place? Okay, because there's something going on. You have some sort of emotional feeling that you've attached to that place. Just be kind. And now it's not always easy. Being kind can be hard because that means you have to be kind to people that you don't necessarily like because you realize the only emotion is love. And we have to love everybody and everything because if you don't love yourself. Principle number 5. Just for today, I will give thanks for my many blessings. Throughout today, we heard a theme of gratitude. I'm so thankful to be here. I'm so thankful for the connections. I'm so thankful for the assistance. I'm so thankful for so many things. Start a gratitude journal. I tell people all the time, journal. A lot of people don't want to write. Okay, we'll do it electronically. However, there is a right side energy and a left side energy of your brain. So if you physically think it and then you write it, there's a connection that goes on and all these little things start firing off in your brain and things start to change. Do they change instantly? They could, but we're probably not paying attention to it because we're looking for that big thing. Now, dream big. Don't get me wrong. Dream big because that's what we're supposed to do. Set goals because that's what we're supposed to do. And remember that every time you meet one of those goals, you actually made a dream come true. Imagine that. I want to get up and I'm going to cook this today. So then you start preparing the stuff. Well, I got to go to the store and I'm going to grab that. And while I'm in the store, I'm going to be very mindful of what I'm getting. I have my list and I'm going to use my list and I'm going to focus on that. And I'm not going to talk on the phone and I'm not going to run over here. And I'm going to shop around the outside where I get the things that are best for me. I'm not going to shop in the middle where there's things that are not as good for me. I'm going to be mindful of what I'm doing. So I leave the store. I'm at a goal. I used my notes, my list. I shopped around the outside of the store. I stayed focused. I now know what the fruits and vegetables that I picked up look like, smell like, and what area they're in. Because I paid attention. I was mindful. I cashed out. Now I'm in my car. My plan is to go home. When I make it home, I just met another goal. And when I go in the kitchen and all those things, as I'm cooking, as I'm preparing these things, pay attention. When you cut into something, what did it look like? What did it smell like? That's all a part of being mindful. And those activities can be used as a sort of meditation because meditation involves paying attention to something. Whether you're paying attention to the breath or how does it feel to cut into something? How does something taste? All acts of mindfulness. Then you get to, okay, well, you know what? The meal is ready. I'm going to sit down and eat it. Well, where are you sitting down at? You're sitting down in front of TV? Because if you're sitting down in front of TV, you don't even know what it tastes like. Before you know it, it's all gone. And you're like, oh, that went fast. I'm still hungry. I want some more. You know why? You didn't pay attention. You ate really fast, and your body doesn't even know it's full. Next thing you know, you got that other one. You ate it fast too, and now your stomach hurts. I mean,
Yes.
seriously, we do it all the time. Think about when we get together as families. There are people who get together and they're like, you know what? This is a celebration. I can't wait to get there. I'm going to get so full. Really? Is that a goal? It's measurable because at the end, you're going to feel so miserable or you're going to be so sleepy. But is that really a goal? So I challenge you to make mindfulness a goal. Put mindfulness into everything that you do. Embrace mindfulness in your life and don't beat yourself down if, God, I meant to pay attention to this, but I forgot to pay attention to it. We're human. When we beat ourselves down, that's those low vibrational energy things. And what do you think happens? Oh, you put out low vibrations, you get back low vibrations. I mean, it's all about energy. We are a spirit cloaked in a soul, cloaked in a body. What we feed ourselves in our mind, in our body, in our spirit. So in our thoughts, in our emotions, in our body, in our spirit, is what we will get back. Feed yourself mindfulness. And I actually want to close with saying thank you to everybody who made this possible. I had a dream big.
Yes.
I dreamed big, and there were some connections made here today, some amazing things. People who didn't know what was available in the city of Toledo now know what's available in the city of Toledo. And I am so proud and happy to say that I've been a part of that. And watching it unfold, watching the attention paid to detail actually unfold. We got a lot of stuff to do. So if you missed it, don't miss it again. Come to the next one. All right. Peace and love.
We should be doing these meetings in the yard, not here.
We should.